So, hallo YouTube, war doch nicht die letzte Folge, deswegen jetzt die letzte Folge. Viel Spaß damit. So, wir sind hier raus und wir sind jetzt wieder an... Oh, hey, Moment, wie sind wir jetzt in diesem Raum gelandet? Ach, hier, durch das Loch, alles klar. Genau, jetzt müssen wir nur noch zur Tür die Keykarte reinschieben. Und dann müsste dahinter ja eigentlich unser Vater sein. Ich bin gespannt. Ich bin echt gespannt. Also wenn die Mutter schon so scheiße ist, dann sollen wir wenigstens den Vater wiederfinden, so als kleine Wiedergutmachung.
Welcome back, S32. Access level Z Alpha granted. Disarming blast door 13A. For your safety, please stand clear.
Jenny paused. She was finally here. Could it be true? Was her father really on the other side of this door? The man she'd lost forever. She would have given anything to bring him back. What would she say to him? How would she feel when she saw him? Of all the puzzles she'd solved, every obstacle she'd climbed, and every leap of faith she'd made, this was the scariest moment of all.
Mom should be here.
Oh.
She needed her. She needed someone. Maybe even Susie.
I'm not gonna solve anything by just standing here.
Arthurton had slowly revealed its secrets to Jenny, and now she faced the final chapter. Gathering her courage, she took a deep breath.
This is it, Jenny.
And stepped into the darkness once more.
Dad?
Her voice echoed in the darkness.
Na, gucken wir doch mal. Was soll schief gehen? Oh Mann, das ist so viel schief gegangen. Okay, Bücher. Viele Bücher. Sehr viele Bücher. Könnte laufen, aber irgendwie... Eine Maschine. Oh, es gibt wieder Wellen übereinander zu legen. Das sehe ich schon.
Another dead end. Of course he's not here.
Just another machine.
Oh, aber das war ein Video.
Arthurton, a small town seemingly like any other. Nestled in a valley between two mountains, lined by lustrous forests, and perched on the edge of a pristine lake. Yes, Arthurton had it all. A main street with shops and a place to sip coffee.
Das ist ja der Beginn von der ganzen Geschichte.
Schools, a college, a church, and a police station. The kind of place you might find anywhere on your travels. But you won't find it anymore, for Arthurton is now the town that disappeared.
Okay.
Where once stood a city bustling with life, now lies an empty crater. How could a town suddenly and completely vanish from the face of the earth?
Gute Frage.
And if it could happen to Arthurton, could it happen to your town too? Scientists are baffled. Church attendance is at a record high. Is this a sign of the end of days? Tonight we attempt to answer the question, what happened to Arthurton? The Enigma Report investigation starts now.
Jenny stared at the screen, astonished.
Arthurton disappeared?
It didn't make any sense.
Nee.
But of all the strange things she'd seen, one stood out more than the others.
There was something at the end of the tape.
Ja, wahrscheinlich können wir...
There's something hidden in the static.
Ja, dann... was machen wir denn damit? Ah, damit legen wir übereinander. So, das sieht ganz gut aus. Das sieht so... Ja, vielleicht so. Das ist doch Jennys Vater.
Dad! You are alive! It worked. Find Zazer. Need help?
Okay.
I better get out of here before I'm crushed to death!
Ja, tschüss. Das ist ja frech. Oh oh. Okay, Glück gehabt. Nein, nein, da ist der. Nein. Jetzt hat er mich doch mal erwischt. Scheiße. Wer ist es? Kämpfen oder fliehen? Ach du Scheiße. Rufen. Also ich traue ja Jenny ganz vieles zu, aber kämpfen? Wir kämpfen, oder? Wir probieren das einfach mal. Ich meine, was soll schief gehen? Let's go. Wir probieren das.
Stay back! I know what you've done. Show your face, you coward! Get away from me, you creep! I'm not scared of you! You take one more step!
Wird er erschlagen?
Backed into a corner. With nowhere to run. No, was this the end for Jenny LeClue?
Natürlich nicht. Hä? Wird er von einem Stein erwischt? Was?
Susie? Keith! You came back!
I had to.
Ach, die haben den mit dem Wasserkocher umgehauen. Ah, okay. I see.
Jenny choked back her tears. She had lost count of the number of times she'd almost died today, and it was starting to take its toll.
Let's get out of here before he wakes up! No, wait! Keith, this could be the man who killed your father. We should really go. This could be our only chance to find out who he is.
Ja, richtig.
It won't matter if we're buried alive. Don't you want to know?
Hat sie einen Punkt.
It doesn't matter.
What?
Look!
Damn it!
Hä?
Let's get out of here. That's what I've been saying. The truth is no good if we're dead. I said that too.
It doesn't matter who said what. Let's go already.
Ja, das war abbauen.
Our three intrepid adventurers made their escape across the graveyard on the far side of town.
Ich verstehe gar nichts
Behind
mehr.
the twin peaks of Arthurton, the sun began to rise. But this night had not yet ended. Beneath them, the ground shook and grumbled. Deep in the bowels of Arthurton, something stirred.
Okay.
Jenny recounted the thrilling story of her entire adventure. She told Susie and Keith about Professor Zaza and his experiments, the truth behind the tragic accident in the mines, and how she discovered that her father was alive. But she left out one critical detail: the town that disappeared. How would they react to such an unfathomable revelation? Would they even believe her? She wasn't sure she believed it herself.
What an incredible adventure! Although, I think the greatest discovery today has been our friendship. You never stop, do you? All these trials have really brought us together. And now that you and Keith are friends again, we can form our very own mystery-solving club. It's just a shame we didn't unmask the man in black. So what's our next step, fearless leader? There's something about this case that still doesn't add up. I need to find my mom, before the cops do. But she could be anywhere. No, she's gone to Widow's Drop.
Where?
Ja, genau. Wo soll das sein?
Widow's Drop. But it's certainly not on any map I've seen.
That's because it's not a place.
What?
Yeah. It's a plant. My dad he grew one in his greenhouse. He had to separate it from all the other plants. They all started to shrivel up.
Have you ever felt a flash of pure inspiration?
Nee, gerade wirklich nicht.
The sudden feeling of everything falling into place. It's the moment a great detective lives for.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt. Jetzt kann alles kommen.
An epiphany.
Bei mir leuchtet...
Keith, what day do you take out the trash?
What?
What day does the garbage man come?
Friday? Why?
Of course! It was right there the whole time! Jenny! I know where my mom is.
Jenny!
And I know who killed Jean Strasberry. Jenny! Look out! Jenny, watch out!
What the fuck?
We survived!
Yeah! We made it!
Oh mein Gott.
I have to go back.
Go back?
But We just got out!
A little birdie told me I'd find 3 unruly kids out after curfew.
Oh no! Damn.
Stealing, breaking and entering, destruction of property.
Ja, okay, das ist der Opa.
You're all in a heap of trouble. Jenny, can't say I'm surprised to find you here. But Keith, Susie, I expected more from you.
I'm ruined!
Sheriff, this is Station. Are you there?
Go ahead, Station.
Susie, Keith, I need you to create a distraction.
What?
There's no time to explain. Where are you going? You'll just have to trust me.
Okay.
No. Susie, please. No, not unless you say it.
Please.
Say what? After everything we've been through, you know it's true. What are you talking about? Now is hardly the time for this. You told me to stand up for myself, so that's what I'm doing.
Hold on a second. Enough chatter. Get your sorry butts over here now!
We depend on each other. Admit it, Jenny.
Come on, Jenny. It's not a big deal. Just say it.
This is your last warning. I am not going to tell you again.
Of all the challenges our tiny hero had faced, this was perhaps her toughest.
You aren't alone, Jenny LeClue. You don't need to pretend anymore.
As hard as it was to say it, Jenny knew deep in her heart it was true.
Fine. Susie Glatz, you are my friend. Thank you, friend. Now, let's get you out of here.
Yeah, I've got them. Safe and sound. I'm bringing them in now. What the?
What the?
You'll never catch us, Copper!
Sorry, Mr. LeClue.
Well, do you have them or not?
I thought I did. Where did she go?
Ich habe keinen Plan. Ich habe echt keinen Plan. Wahrscheinlich in das Gewächshaus? Weil da die Blume ist? Das sieht jetzt nicht nach Gewächshaus aus. Oh, wir wie nennt man das nochmal? Mumifizieren? Nee.
My head.
Wait a minute. Moment, bitte. Was? War jetzt irgendwie tiefgefroren oder? Hä?
Thank goodness. It worked.
Okay, das ist auf jeden Fall die Mutter.
Oh, how wonderful to hear your voice. I was having the strangest dreams. What's wrong?
I almost didn't make it.
Ich hätte es fast nicht geschafft.
But you did.
Hä?
Now, we've got a lot of work to do.
Ja, okay, das ist...
I knew it!
Jenny?
Jenny? Er hat es wirklich so ausgesprochen, wie du es geschrieben hast.
Jenny?
Surprised to see me?
What is she?
How did you...
It was really quite simple.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt.
Once I realized Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die.
Was? Woher wusstest du das? Warum weiß ich das nicht? Was beweist, dass der Dekan wusste, dass er sterben würde? Ja, was weiß ich denn? Die Mülltonnen? Die kaputte Uhr? Der Löffel? Der Plan? Oh, warte mal. Da steht doch irgendwas mit... Und die Müll. Weil es stand nicht in dem Plan drin, dass... Und dann war das durchgestrichen mit... Warte mal, kann ich mal ein Journal öffnen? Warum kann ich jetzt nicht das Journal öffnen? Weil dann könnte ich es nachlesen. Ich probiere das einfach mal.
Why would the dean take out the trash 2 days early? And why would he cancel all his meetings on Friday? Unless he knew he wasn't going to be there. This was the key piece of information I needed. Once I considered the possibility that Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die on Thursday, everything started to fall into place. But consider this. If someone knew they were going to die, wouldn't they do everything in their power to escape their fate? And yet, the dean didn't. There was only one explanation. He staged his own death.
Ja, aber warum? Was beweist, dass der Dekan seinen eigenen Tod vorgetäuscht hat? Boah, was war das denn nochmal? Was beweist, dass der Dekan seinen eigenen Tod vorgetäuscht hat? Naja, dass er jetzt lebt, würde ich sagen. Wahrscheinlich das hier. Und war das Mittel? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Jetzt müsste man Zugriff auf das Journal haben. Das finde ich jetzt ehrlich gesagt ein bisschen schade.
When I discovered the dean's body in the library, his apparent cause of death was electrocution. However, I noticed strange marks covering his neck.
Ja.
His face was discolored and his skin was shriveled.
Okay.
Earlier that day, I found a microscope in Mom's lab that had been recently used.
Stimmt, das ist das erste, was wir mit interagieren konnten, das Labor. Und da war irgendwie...
The remnants of a strange green liquid undulating on
Genau,
the
die
slide.
grüne Flüssigkeit.
I would guess the very same liquid that Mom just injected into the dean's neck. You knew how you were going to die, Mr. Strasberry. Poison. You knew because you made it yourself from one of your plants. A poison that you had an antidote for. That would be the method, but you couldn't work alone. You needed an accomplice. Someone to revive you when the time was right.
Okay. Was beweist, dass Mom und der Dekan zusammengearbeitet haben? Hinweis nicht gefunden. Ich habe einen Hinweis nicht gefunden, okay. Also das ist jetzt, also ich würde jetzt gerne nochmal in das Journal reingucken, weil das ist halt alles so, und ich kann nicht J drücken und ich kann nicht M drücken, aber das bringt mir nichts. Das ist jetzt echt ein bisschen wahrscheinlich, weil das die Mutter irgendwo hatte, das Buch. Ah, und weil sie das Geheimnis CJ anvertraut hat. Vielleicht.
In the basement of my house, on my dad's old dusty desk, I found Dean Strasberry's book about dangerous and exotic plants.
Ja, ja.
In the jail, Mom knew she was running out of time.
Stimmt.
So she entrusted CJ to finish what she had started. To revive the Dean from his deathly slumber. You plotted together to stage Mr. Strasberry's death. It was a simple scheme.
Aber warum?
Poison him with the plant, then return after the funeral to revive him.
Ja, ja.
You had intended the death to appear natural, but not everything went according to plan.
Was ist an ihrem Plan schiefgelaufen? Der Ring, dass ich auf einmal aufgekreuzt bin. Der Stromschlag. Ah, ja, der Ring ist in diese Schiene reingefallen. Er wollte den aufheben und weil die Leiter den Kurzschluss hatte, gab es dann, oder war in diesem Wasser und deswegen gab es den Kurzschluss und deswegen gab es den Stromschlag. Okay, das habe ich jetzt irgendwie, das check ich, okay.
After the poison was administered, the Dean intended to give Mom his ring. But he accidentally dropped it, and it got stuck in the electrified track of the ladder. When he bent down to retrieve it, he was electrocuted and thrown from the balcony. Getting caught hadn't been part of the plan.
Quite remarkable, Jenny. And you worked out all that by yourself?
Yes, that's how you did it, but the real question is why?
Ja.
Well, that's all a bit more complicated, I'm afraid.
It was a rhetorical question, Mr. Strasberry.
Natürlich, weil sie das auch weiß. Und ich weiß es nicht, obwohl ich das Spiel gerade wie viel 11 Stunden gespielt habe.
I know why you're working together.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt. Weil er meinen Vater oder Jennys Vater umgebracht hat.
But first, I have to tell you about aliens.
Okay.
Oh, this is exciting. What an incredible adventure this turned out to be. Jenny's growing up and discovering her full potential. And to think, I did it all without anybody dying. Hello? Richard! Oh, what do you think of the new scenes? Aren't they wonderful? I beg your pardon? Trick you? Certainly not. But don't you see? It all works out perfectly this way. I can already picture where the next book will start. You're not serious? But I didn't promise anything. But there must be another way. Just give me more time. Cancelled? Richard, please.
Das heißt, die Geschichte wird jetzt nicht zu Ende erzählt, oder was?
Richard? Hello? Hello?
Ja, hello.
It's no good.
Ja, dann werde ich jetzt hier woanders sauer, würde ich sagen.
They won't publish it unless someone dies. But I can't do it. I just can't.
Jetzt müssen
Come on,
wir...
Arthur. Jenny's whole world hangs in the balance.
Jetzt muss ich mir aussuchen, wer stirbt hier raus.
Decades of work. It can't all end now. Oh, I have to. It's like Jenny's mom always says. A great detective knows the right decision is often the hardest to make. And I am a great author of detective stories. But I can't pick. What should I do, Rufus?
Toss a coin.
Brilliant! Yes! You're always right, old friend. I'll let fate decide. Here goes.
Was? Also ich würde es ja am lustigsten finden, wenn Jenny LeClue stirbt. Weil das macht halt überhaupt gar keinen Sinn. Ja, ich wollte gerade sagen, also dann bringen wir den Dekan um, weil der ist ja eh schon tot. Also warum... Andererseits würde ich natürlich, weiß ich, keine Ahnung, wir bringen jetzt einfach den Dekan um und gut ist. Oder kann ich einfach, hier geht nicht. Ach, schade. Ja, Jenny ist halt irgendwie blödsinnig. Aber vielleicht kann man ja hinterher nochmal die Kapitel auswählen und dann würde ich nämlich vielleicht morgen oder übermorgen nochmal irgendwie die verschiedenen Enden durchspielen. Wir machen mal Dekan. Der ist eh tot. Hä? Achso, ich musste X drücken. Entschuldigung.
Fate has spoken, but is she certain? Once the choice is made, there's no turning back.
Ja, es gibt ja keine. Kann ich auch 2 ankreuzen? Ne, 2 geht nicht. Okay, dann muss der Dekan an glauben.
Well, that was easier than I thought. It's the only way this scene can end. The ending the book deserves.
As I was saying...
What was that?
No more interruptions!
The tremors were getting more violent and more...
Please! I'm in the middle of my astonishing denouement! Everyone in town thinks CJ is crazy. A madman spouting wild theories about aliens and hidden forces at work in Arthurton. But all the strange phenomena he's seen are real. And the culprits are men, not monsters.
Was weiß ich über Arthurtons Geheimgeschichte? Ja, dass es halt immer wieder Stromschwankungen gibt und dass die durch irgendwelche Experimente ausgelöst werden.
Arthurton is built on top of some kind of energy source. Something special. I uncovered the secret laboratories of Professor Zazer. He ran experiments to study the unique properties of Arthurton's resource. and his research was funded by a shady organization called the Council of Three. One of those machines is causing the power outages around town. A giant machine, hidden somewhere in Arthurton. I don't fully understand it, but something happened to the whole town. And wherever we were, we aren't there anymore. The rest of the world think we disappeared. At first, I thought I was solving two separate mysteries. But then it hit me like a ton of used books. The two were inextricably linked. And that's how I know your motive for staging the Dean's death.
Warum haben Mom und der Dekan Strasbury seinen Tod vorgetäuscht? Der Vater? Report? Was ist das immer mit dem Löffel? Und die geheime Tür. Ich würde sagen, weil der Vater noch lebt oder in einer anderen Dimension ist oder wo auch immer und das der Bericht beweist.
Dad wasn't working for the university. He was working on Caesar's machines. All under the watchful eye of the Council of Three. The Dean is part of the Council of Three, or at least he works for them. Through her own investigation, Mom concluded that Dad had died under suspicious circumstances. She confronted the Dean. Racked with guilt, he confessed and begged for her forgiveness. Instead of letting anger cloud her judgment, Mom saw an opportunity. And together, you concocted a plan to bring down the organization from the inside.
Oh, what a brilliant mind you have, Jenny LeClue. Julie, I believe you underestimated this girl.
You could have gotten yourself killed.
But I didn't.
But what if you had?
I'm not a kid anymore. I have to make my own choices.
A flower cannot blossom without light.
Jenny had risked everything to save her mum.
I'm sorry, Jenny.
Ja klar, nehmen wir die Entschuldigung an.
It's okay, Mom. You were running out of time to save Mr. Strasbury.
I was trying to protect you.
I know.
Oh.
I should have trusted you.
Yep, allerdings, das wäre besser gewesen.
But you were wrong.
I just apologized.
Was zum Teufel passiert hier?
No, not about that. Everyone presumed Dad died in the lab explosion. So did I, until today. But then, I started finding secret messages all over town. They led me to a secret room under the graveyard. And there, on a small television, I saw him.
Henry?
Dad is alive! But he's trapped on the other side, and he's been trying to contact us this whole time.
He made it back? Then the experiment worked!
Exactly!
But if he made it back, that means...
We can all get back! We need to get to the machine, right away.
No! First, we need to find Professor Zazer.
Energy Release 1, 2 oder 3? Was nehmen wir denn da? Rot sieht so schön rot aus. Grün haben wir noch im Angebot und blau. Ja, gute Frage, ne? Oder irgendjemand schreibt Stopp in den Chat und dann lasse ich die Taste los und dann gucken wir einfach, wo es stehen bleibt. Können wir auch machen. Ich mache jetzt einfach blau. Ich mache jetzt blau. Machen wir blau. Ja, blau ist gut. So, was passiert jetzt hier? Okay. Fortsetzung folgt. In loving memorial of my mom, Anne Franken. Vielen Dank, dass du Jenny LeClue gespielt hast. Wir hoffen, du hattest viel Spaß auf deiner Reise. Deine Reise hattest und danken immer daran. Ein guter Detektiv lässt nie ein Rätsel ungelöst. A Game by Joe Russ und Ben Tillett. Cool. Wildes Ende auf jeden Fall. Aber es hat Spaß gemacht. Ich verabschiede mich schon mal von YouTube. Vielen Dank fürs Zugucken. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet ein bisschen Spaß und bis zum nächsten Let's Play. Macht's gut. Ciao, ciao.